What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Blood of Saiyans Special Super Saiyan Bardock. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. This figure is based on Bardock from Dragon Ball Z episode of Bardock. I wasn't quite sure if this figure was a reference from the episode of Bardock, but it certainly looks similar to this render from Dragon Ball Legends. This is a Blood of Saiyan special release, which are Banpresto crane figures of Saiyan characters with metallic/glossy hair finishes. This figure sells for an average price of $16 US on the market. If you're interested in buying this figure for cheap, then use my discount code Peaches24 at bashmancollectibles.com to get 10% off of your first order and 5% off of every future order afterwards. This figure was released on November 8th, 2022. Bardock stands at about 8 inches tall, weighs 11.2 ounces in box, weighs 6.9 ounces on his own, and he comes with his head, body, and base. Bardock, Bandai, more Bardock, por favor. Yeah, man, I am really excited to talk about this Blood of Saiyans Bardock. Very unique choice for Blood of Saiyans, and we all deserve more Bardock. Why I messed that up? Stutter. Rap God. I know you're down there, Brian. Shut up. If you're a fan of Bardock, leave a comment down below. If you're Brian, don't leave a comment down below. I dare you. Let's dive into this figure. I don't know what level I'm on today, but I'm a goofball, so pardon me. His character choice, I really, really love this. Bardock is a fan favorite character. He's super cool. Episode of Bardock is a fun little random episode. The Team 4-star version is freaking hilarious. But the actual Japanese episode of Bardock is pretty cool to see Bardock, you know, become possibly the original legendary Super Saiyan and defeat one of Frieza's ancestors that starts this whole culmination of fear in Frieza against powerful Saiyans. So I think that's really interesting. I wish that we actually got a canonical version of that in some way, even though the Granola arc kind of does something like that, but whatever. Super Saiyan Bardock is cool. It's unique. It's a what-if character, and I love seeing what-if characters outside of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, so I'm going to give the character choice a 5 out of 5. Likeness, really, really good, dude. He is spot on in the face. I love the intensity that's in there. They have all the things that we love to see. Bolded eyes, because he's Super Saiyan. He's angry. He's got the anime lines under his eyes as well. Really scrunched up eyebrows just to show that emotion. Gritting teeth. They even painted his scar on really well, and I love the way that his eyes look. I would say my only gripe with the likeness is that I don't really like the fact that they put a lot of bolded blacks in his teeth, and the bolding around his eyes is a little much. I wish they went a little gentler with that, I guess, but it's not bad in any way. I might be nitpicking, but I just feel more comfortable giving his likeness a 4 out of 5 just for those areas. If they had done just a wee bit better, I think it would have come off a bit better. It's mostly the teeth that kind of throw me off a little bit. Kind of makes it look like, I don't know, it's like a marshmallow effect. I don't know if that even makes sense to anybody, but when I look at his face, I'm like, it looks like so soft. But yeah, I think it could be better. And then from certain angles, it looks kind of weird. But yeah, it's really the use of black around his mouth is like just too much. Sculpt quality is very, very good. Yes, Bardock comes on a base, but Bandai, you did what I love. You gave him the ability to stand without the base, which I feel like you should do nearly every single time you do a figure like this. The pegs are on the base. They're not stuck to his feet. thank goodness. So if you do want to display him on his own, he's very well balanced, so he's unlikely to fall over very easily. So I think that's something that you can take advantage of. Outside of that, the details of his armor, super cool. Love seeing all that. The fur on his tail that's wrapped around his waist. And I think his hair is sculpted perfectly. I love this look, like that more solidified look for Super Saiyan 1 that gives it kind of the fluffy looking nature about it. So yeah, I'm gonna give his sculpt quality a 5 out of 5. I fell in love with it. I'm not gonna lie. Paint and shading, nearly perfect, dude. Man, the bright greens of his armor and then the reds really contrast well together, man. And I do see that his hair is that gold color, very similar to the Gohan that we just reviewed, but it's not as deep of a gold. It's almost like a light gold, which I really do like. I think it contrasts well with regular SSJ, which is probably why they made the Gohan a deeper gold, just so that you can see the difference between like Super Saiyan 2 and regular Super Saiyan. So I think that's a really nice touch. Man, the reds of his like bandana and everything look really good. If this thing had shading, it would be perfect from a paint and shading perspective, but the lack of shading just makes it fall a little flatter for me. So I will give his paint and shading a 4 out of 5 because of that reason. And then finally, size and scale. 8 inches is a respectable height. He's really not going to scale along with the rest of the set, but he's a pretty decent size. I like that he does stand out a bit in that regard, but he is pretty small, all things considered. You put him next to other Crane figures, he looks fine, but when you start putting him next to like, FES or it's Son Goku Fest, by the way. I found out you say Fest. So Son Goku Fest, Master Lies. Maybe I should try saying all these names right. Master Lies, Ichiban Kuji figures. Then that's when he starts to look small. Even against Solid Edge Works figures, some of them, he looks a little small in comparison. So yeah, I'm gonna give his size and scale a 4 out of 5. He's pretty good, just a little too small for my liking. But yeah, this has got to be one of my favorite Blood of Saiyans figures that I've reviewed ever. Bardock is cool. It's a what-if character. They did a fantastic job in so many different areas of the thing. It's just the little things that make him, not perfect. But for today, I'm going to walk away and give this figure a 4 out of 5. Thank you all again for watching today's video. But before we move on to the upcoming giveaways this month, I'd like to mention my new merch that's launched. We've got shirts, hoodies, mugs, and more. If you want to support me a bit further and rock some of the merch on the channel, please check out the shop tab on my channel. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.